Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and South Africa. I'm Mike Atherton.
Going to bat first, bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Marker has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Warner gets off the mark.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Jansen will be disappointed with that delivery.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Brilliant diving stop.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, time well, but straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it. Jansen shouldn't be... Too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
10 runs added there. Australia are none for 10. Finch comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Jansen did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Hold on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
Loud shout.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Catch.
Well taken.
Yeah!
Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Maxwell won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Timed that brilliantly.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yes.
Edged it.
Keepers.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
That's the over. Australia are 2 for 36. The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end. Jansen, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Catch it! Yes!
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Need to improve their communication.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack.
Catch it!
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot.
Yep. Yes, keeper!
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Hold on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. Australia are 2 for 56. Jansen from the river end. Shamsi, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the river end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. A few moves made in the field.
They've picked the gap.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wait. Yes.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
No interest in that one from the batter. Norkia will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length. To make them play next time. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Four runs in fine style off the front foot.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting. Some adjustments to the field.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Well left. There are 2 kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to rattle the stumps.
Wait.
Beaten on the drive.
Yes, nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Over. Australia are 3 for 75.
Yes.
Time that perfectly.
That's a really good half century. Ensured that the run rate has been maintained. Now they'll be looking to double it.
Misses everything.
Oh, well bowled.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Threw the hands at it. Somehow missed everything.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Wait. Yes.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Wait there.
11 runs added there. Australia are 3 for 86. Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. Bowler's end.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Nicely played.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Yep. Yes, keeper, keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait. Yep. Yes, keeper.
12 runs added there. Australia are 3 for 98.
For 98.
Jansen is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the river end.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep. Keeper.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Linda coming back into the attack.
Is coming on to bowl.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
And that brings up
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team... will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. Some adjustments to the field.
Yes. Keeper's in.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Rabada did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
14 runs added there. Australia are 3 for 125. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
Yes.
A lovely drive square.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Bavuma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the right.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wait. Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Waiting.
9 runs added in that over. Australia are 3 for 134. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. Big edge.
Get it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep. Yes.
Little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait.
Really good shot there. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Australia are 3 for 145. Nicked it. Super piece of timing.
The batsman brings up their century.
Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really this has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Yes.
Thick edge.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yep. Bowlers.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shots, good running.
3 for 159.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Brings up the 100-run partnership.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
Bowler.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Stoinis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yes. Yes. Keeper. Keeper.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Catch it!
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Pretorius with the ball in hand again. The right armour is coming on to bowl.
Catch it!
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Yeah. Keeper, keeper!
Good return back from the deep. Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. Bowlers!
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yes! Catch
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. Australia are 5 for 212.
Yeah.
Massive edge.
Bowler.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Catch it.
Yep.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Wade has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Great
Yep.
shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Catch it.
Yep. Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Catch.
Super catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot that.
Well, that was a... really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The first wicket is down. Back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 3.
Yes. Bowler.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
An inexpensive over ends, and a wicket coming from it.
At number
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Nicely played.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Yes. Oh!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes. Oh no!
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
At number 4 for South Africa.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Hazelwood from the river end. Right out of the middle.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Yep.
Caught. Gone.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Nice shot.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Hazelwood is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Yes.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
It was short enough, they just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Middle that one. Great timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Yes.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Pretorius ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That's the over. South Africa are 4 for 85.
Waiting.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That's got...